Somebody give me a Ric Flair. Woo! How's everybody doing? Got one person doing good. How's everybody doing? There you go. Happy Tuesday, July 13th. Hope everybody's having a great day, great month so far. All right, let's I'll mute everybody, shut everybody up. So, all right, cool. All right, so I want to start off with what Craig was talking about. What are your commitments that you want to commit to for this next quarter? We're 13 days into the third quarter. I started 2 weeks ago, made a commitment to really just get back in shape for me, what I consider the best shape of my life. Created a clear, concise vision of what that looks like. I closed my eyes. I could see myself standing there in front of the mirror, seeing the body that I want, the feeling that I want, the energy that I want. And I just made a commitment and just made some changes. Started eating a little bit different, started working out a little bit different, started doing things that I was not committed to doing before, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. I used to be a personal trainer. I did that for about 10 years, but I've got core issues because I've dislocated the shoulder a bunch of times, like really, really bad. And it was the worst type you can, which is in the back, which, kind of goes down into your hips and your core. So I have to think about everything while I'm moving it to make sure that it's in line, but my core is never really engaged the right way. So I avoided core exercises. I avoided abdominal exercises because I wasn't good at them anymore. So I avoided them. But like I said, when nothing changes, nothing changes. And it just made a change, made a commitment, said, this is what I'm going to do. And then I also just said, you know what, when's the last time that I woke up every day and said, today's going to be the best day ever? I was really happy to see that Mike Ferry quote, today's going to be the best day of my life. When's the last time you woke up and said, man, today's going to be an amazing day? Why? Because I'm going to make it an amazing day. It doesn't matter what happens today. I'm going to make it an amazing day. Life doesn't happen to you. Life happens for you. Find the reason that everything happens today and make it a good reason. There's got to be a positive side of everything that happens. And you start changing your mindset, start changing your actions, start changing those things on a day-to-day basis. And then once you get into a different state of mind, then start making some commitments to working towards some goals, which means you have to find some goals. You have to figure out, what do you want? What is it that you want? One of the hardest things for me, be very honest, what do you want? So difficult for me. My BS story, everybody knows what BS stands for, right? Everybody knows, right? Belief systems. Yeah. My belief systems were, right? Everybody knows what that means, right? God, you guys have dirty minds. So my belief systems were that my mom was tough, my mom was difficult. It was always about the one thing you did wrong, not the 9 things you did right. Try harder, do more, please everybody. The more you do, the harder you try, the more you're going to be able to please everybody else, to the point of not knowing what it is that I wanted, because everything I was doing was for everybody else. And that's just the truth. That's what happened. That's what I did because of my mindset. I have to do more for them. I have to do more for them. If I'm not good enough, I won't be loved. If I'm not good enough, I won't be accepted. If I'm not good at that, if I don't work hard enough, if I don't get good enough grades, if I'm not the best person on the field, if I'm not in the best shape, if I'm not the strongest, if I don't know the answer, I'm not going to be accepted. And it made me focus so much on everything outside and not what's inside here. What are the things that you want? So my goals and commitments are to be more in line with what is it that you want. So it's been a very, it's a struggle sometimes. It's a tough journey, but my focus is, what do you want? I'm trying to understand who I am at 41, almost 40 years old. What do I want out of life? What do I want for myself? What would make me happy? Because my instant thought is to go to, well, how can you share that with somebody else? How can you, will they be okay with that? Will they accept you if you do that? What are they going to say if you do that? That's what the natural thought in my mind starts to go to. So it's just about training your brain to change that. So I just wanted to share some of those things with you and just let you know that, I'm committed to leveling up. I'm committed to raising my standards in every part of my life, in my business, in my coaching with you, in this office to get you more deals, to help you to find out what it is that you want, no matter if it's personal, business, or whatever that is. And I want to make sure that you understand that my door is open. I want what's best for you. If you come to me and say, hey, I need to make a change, I want to do something different, I want to change, I want to make a new commitment, I want more business, I want this, I want to be in better shape, I want to have a better relationship, whatever that is, let's sit down and figure that out. Because I know if you fill your cup up first, you have so much more to give everybody else that's out there. You know, that's what most people don't think of. They think it's being selfish when they focus on themselves. I think it's one of the most selfless things you can do, because you're saying, I'm not going to worry about anything else going on out there or how it affects me, because I'm going to focus on myself so I can be the best person that I can be. Because if I can be the best I can be the best husband, wife, father, business coach, business leader. I can be the best in shape, best physical, best mental, best everything if I focus on myself, because then I have so much more to give everybody else. But that means you have to shift your thinking from your thought of needing to know the answer, needing to have certainty in everything you do. You have to shift your thinking from needing to be accepted or loved by everybody. You have to shift your thinking from, needing to have a little bit of extra variety, and you need to start shifting your thinking to more of a growth and contribution state. If you can focus on growing as an individual and giving, what can I give back, then you're going to be able to set yourself apart and create a different life for yourself. But that's when it becomes selfish, when you're focused on needing to have significance, certainty, love, and needing to have those things, when it's not about giving back. Because the better I am, the more I can give. So I wanted to share something with you. I've got to share the screen. It's a short 3-minute video, and you heard Jeff and Mike talking about this yesterday. I just want you to see what, hang on a second. I think that should be it. So everybody knows that, everybody has heard about Richard Branson and what he's done. Just listen to what he says when he's up there. This guy was a little kid. He is not an astronaut, but he is now. He's been to space. He's been to space more than 99.99999% of the population, and he's just a normal guy who had a dream.
5, 3, 2, 1. Release. Fire.
So this is nothing special or motivational. I just want you to hear the mindset and the thoughts of a guy who wanted to make a difference, wanted to do something, and did it. And then they do a barrel roll.
Welcome to witnesses. You're clear to unstrap.
Turn upside down so all the windows face Earth and you can see it all.
Welcome to space.
To all you kids down there, I was once a child with a dream, looking up to the stars. Now I'm an adult in a spaceship with lots of other wonderful adults looking down to our beautiful, beautiful Earth. To the next generation of dreamers, if we can do this, just imagine what you can do.
Right, everybody look out the window. Don't miss effigies.
Oh my God.
Be quiet.
Woo! Oh my God.
Yes, they're all co-workers of Virgin Galactic.
Oh, this is unbelievable. This is too unbelievable.
Yeah, Virgin Galactic. Take a picture of that, send it to the flat earthers.
Wow.
He goes, no, the window doesn't open.
Unbelievable.
And please return to your seats and strap in. Approaching re-entry.
Okay.
Get back up.
That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Pretty freaking crazy, right? Wow. So how old is he? Anybody know? He's in his 70s. So he had a dream as a kid. 70 years later, he's sitting in a spaceship. So his whole entire 70 years of his life for 1 minute in space. Pretty freaking cool. If that's not commitment, I don't know what is. If that's not a dream, I don't know what is. So what are some things that you've thought about that you've always wanted to do, or that you've wanted, or a life you've wanted to live, things you've wanted to accomplish, places you've wanted to go, feelings you've wanted to have? What are some of those? I just want to encourage you to start thinking about some of the things that you want to do with your life, because until you step outside, the world doesn't need more people like achieving goals. The world needs more people who have come alive. Find out what it is that makes you come alive. Find out what it is that lights your life up, and do that. The world needs more people like that, more people with that smile on their face, more people that wake up and say, this is going to be the best day of my life, and smile the entire day and figure out what it is to get through it. Yes, there'll be struggles. It's not sitting there like Tony Robbins says, chanting, there's no weeds, there's no weeds, there's no weeds. No, there's weeds right there. But figure out, how can you have fun? When I have to go pick up dog poop or pick weeds up, put music in your ears. I'm dancing in the yard now. Before, I would be so pissed off about picking up the weeds and having to say, why don't you come out here and pick up the dog poop? Apparently I have to always do. I would be annoyed, and I wonder why I was miserable every time I'd get done, and I would get done doing all of those things. So put some music in your ears, do something, enjoy it. There is something that you can do in every situation in your life to focus on what the positive side is, or how you can have fun doing it. You just have to be willing to create it. Be the manager. Don't be a manager of your circumstances. Be the director of your life. So those are my commitments. If anybody wants to come along for the ride, I'm committed to raising my standards, leveling up, and taking this next quarter and really just making some changes. I've already committed to the health side, starting to commit to figuring out what it is that I want. It's going to start with one of the tests, Jim Beggins, his personality profiling. It's $13. It's really powerful. You do this, you look at it, you're like, whoa, how does this thing know me so well? It even goes and says, this is how you are in your environment. This is how you really are, and how you wish you could be in your environment, because this is how you act in front of everybody, and this is how you really want to be and how you want people to see you. And it's pretty crazy, because you're like, well, yeah, I do act like that and that, and when I'm around people, but then this is how I really wish I could be, or be more of that. So it's going to start with that. Then it's going to start with a primary aim, and just sitting down and actually committing to looking 5 years into the future and figuring out where you think you might want to be, and then starting to work backwards on what you could do today, what you could do next month, next year, while you're trying to get to that 5-year plan. That's what it's going to start with, and that's what I'm committed to doing, because I really, I'm tired of sitting there walking around saying, oh, man, I don't know what I want. Even down to a car, like, a car, something. You want one of those? Oh, I feel like you see something. I want that car because I saw it somewhere, or because somebody else has it, not because I really want it. So I'm trying to get in touch with who I am and just really enjoy it, enjoy myself, enjoy life. That's what it's about, right? It's about changing your life, about living the life that you want, the life of your dreams, not the life of someone else's dream, the life of somebody else on some YouTube video sitting on the hood of a Lamborghini or whatever that is. It's not about that. It's about being happy with who you are and accepting what that's going to be. We got a couple things to talk about just housekeeping things. Next week, there won't be a meeting on Tuesday or Wednesday, just because the event in Naples, the Florida 21 is in Naples, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm not sure if Jeff and Mike will be doing a meeting Monday morning. I assume they will, just because there's really not much going on down there until 11 or 12 o'clock that day. So there won't be a meeting on Tuesday or Wednesday, just because of the Florida 21. For all of you that are going down there, we look forward to having some fun with you. Don't forget the party that they have on the second night is a 70s party. So get inside your closet if you haven't already given it all to Goodwill and find something in there that you can wear. So we'll be doing that. You know, for those of you who haven't been to an event like that, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of good classes. Pick one or two of them each day, or pick a couple each day that really interest you, because there's some good stuff. You'll find that some of them are definitely worthwhile. Some are just kind of, you've probably seen it plenty of times before with some of the things that we do. Be on the lookout next month for the Moxie Works and the C21 Home Concierge. That is something that's going to be coming out next month. It's supposed to be this month, but they keep pushing it back, so it should be next month. Be on the lookout for that. Look out for emails, look out for signups, look out for instructions on that. We're going to be starting off that listing competition the week after next. So basically putting a property out there and saying, Jimmy and I are going to sell it, and we'd like you guys to do your listing process, your pre-qualification, your preview, your presentation, your pricing and positioning on the market, and we're going to interview people for a job, and we're going to see who gets that. You can partner up with somebody if you would like, or you can do it on your own. That's perfectly fine and acceptable. We can put you into small teams if you really wanted to, but I'd rather you do it 1 or 2 people in a group. There's Jeff and his team have some new projects coming to the beaches. They want to keep them office exclusive. So be on the lookout for emails or communication from Jeff or from someone in Madeira Beach. Might be Julie sending it out for him. And it's going to be a Zoom meeting, a private Zoom meeting. We can't send an email out because if anybody doesn't pay attention and goes and shares it online, we can get dinged $2,500 for marketing without it being on market, because it's office exclusive, not going on MLS. We want our agents to have the only opportunities in the beginning to sell as many of them as we can, and hopefully sell it out and keep it all in-house so we know who we're working with, who the agents are on the other side. And then also, if you referral of agents, you've heard a lot of people talk about that. If you've worked with any agents recently that you've had a great experience with, and that, or just really seem like they might need a little more help and seem like they would be a good fit for our office, you know, just somebody that would get along with everybody, be willing to work hard, who's goal oriented, who, you know, is focused on training and giving the best experience possible, bring them in as an opportunity. Bring them to a Tuesday meeting like this. Bring in opportunities to us, you know, do a Zoom call with us, get them into the office. Let's see if we can, you know, if they're up for doing an interview or at least having an open conversation. My interviews are not formal interviews. They're not sit down. So tell me about yourself. Where do you see yourself? No, it's really just, I just want to know who you are. Let's see if we got a good fit. What do you think is the most important thing to you in this business? You know, what do you need more of? What are you not getting? How can we help you out? Just tell me about you. I want to know about who you are and what you do and why you might be a good fit. So that's experienced agents, which is anybody who does 4 deals or more, will get $2,500 as they close. So if you bring somebody in, we're going to give you a $2,500 bonus as they bring business in. So as they close deals, you'll get a portion of the company dollar as they actually close deals. It's not you bring somebody in, you get $2,500. You bring somebody in, you get $2,500 as they close deals as an experienced agent, or you get $1,000 for an inexperienced agent, somebody who doesn't have any deals. All right. And what else did we have here? Has anybody heard of the new lagoon community in Pasco County? Has anybody heard about that? There's Epperson Ranch and the lagoon there, but there's another one, Darby. Mirada, M-I-R-A-D-A, Mirada. There's, I don't know what stage they are. I mean, they've got ads that show pictures of it, but I'm sure they're the same thing they did with the others. It's M-I-R-A-D-A. It's in Pasco County. What? This one's going to be, yeah, this is going to be a 15-acre crystal lagoon. No notice if it's going to be open to the public or not, or what that deal is going to be, but there's a new lagoon community coming up there. So if you have people looking in South Shore Bay, Epperson Ranch, the lagoon up there, consider Mirada. There's going to be a new lagoon community in Pasco County. I don't know exactly where it is. I saw a couple ads for it, and I just wanted to bring it to your attention if you have people talking about that. Happy hours. So every Friday we do a happy hour between 3 and 5. If you don't want to drink, don't. I don't. I sit there and I drink my water, and we all hang out. We talk about the good things that happened this week. We, you know, encourage each other. We just have a little bit of some happy time and laugh, joke, and consider, you know, what's happened and how we can make things better around here and have a good conversation. So come to any time between 3 and 5 if you would like to for the happy hour. And with that, that's all I've got. I want to give you guys an opportunity for any new listings. Anybody have any new listings coming up, buyer wants, or just any open roundtable discussions? You can't just walk in the door and take the mic. So tell us what you got, Darby.
I have a buyer that wants to be in Apollo Beach, Ruskin, Waimama, Brandon, 350 cash, 3 bedrooms, but it has to have a fenced-in backyard.
Apollo Beach, 350 cash, 3 bedrooms, fenced yard. Okay. Any particular area in the Apollo Beach? Any size home?
1,700 square feet or more.
1,700 or more. Have you looked in Braemar?
Yeah, there's a couple in Braemar.
There's another one that.
But they're not. They're a little over 350. One is already sold. That on Clover Mist, it's gone already.
There's I know of another one coming on the market in there that it needs a little work. So if they'd be willing to, they could make a solid cash offer, take the seller out of doing the repairs if they're willing to come in and take that on, especially with a cash sale. So that might be in the 275 range, 250 to 275. So, but I'm probably going to go look at that one today just to see, and they'd be happy to entertain an offer right now, just to see. That would drive them to either make the fixes or accept, make the fixes, put it on the market, or accept. But they're probably going to be between 3 and 315, 320 if they went on the market. So, good. Anybody else?
We actually have another one that a buyer looking for a mobile. He runs a mobile mechanic company, so we're looking for something commercial.
Price?
Not sure yet. We're going to have him talk to his bank. I just talked to Will and see about an SBA loan or something. He knows he can spend up to $25 a month. He doesn't want to have to do that.
2,500.
Mm-hmm.
Brian and Nancy have a new commercial building in Ruskin. It's like 4,000 square foot. It's being used right now. Has office upstairs. It's like $600,000 though. It's between 550 and 650. I can't remember the exact price, but it's down in Ruskin on Old 41. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick.
Okay, yeah, because we just spoke with him yesterday, so we're just kind of getting to know him and all.
And it's got a lift inside of it. I don't know if the lift would stay. It's 630, and it's a big commercial building with a. And then, I mean, it's huge inside. It's got office space, like 4,000 square feet. Yeah, it's a huge building. And it's got office space back there upstairs. Ruskin, this is down in 630. So it's got a office type workshop over there with air conditioning, and then it's got an office and bathrooms and stuff upstairs. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's really cool. But here it is. If you look, it's down this way, so it's south of the river, down and off of old 41, down over here. So if that might work for them. And plus Brian and Nancy have it, so you'd have a good experience there. Good. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Going once? Anybody else?
See, Joe wants to go.
Joe.
Go
Good. So, go ahead. So, what do you got?
Quickly on the buyers, if anybody has any listings that are VA buyers only, let me know because I'm there for you.
Only accepting VA buyers.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I see a lot of cash only, conventional only. I need the VA only
Okay.
listings. Okay.
All right.
Secondly, I have a new listing. It should go live today in South Shore Falls. It's a 1616 villa, 2 bedroom with the 3rd room as well that could be used as a bedroom or a den, whatever. 259. Boom. Exactly.
I have a little renter. They need a place that's $1,000 a month or less. They're going to be homeless on the 30th. So if you have anything in Tampa, please let me know.
I think Dick's Sporting Goods had specials on tents. You might be able to go to the Brandon rental place and get a space, like a little space air conditioner, a portable one. Joe, what do you got?
Okay, I've got a big house. Matter of fact, Jackie showed it Saturday. It was under contract. It's up in Brandon off of Lakewood on Woodbury. It's a gated community. I think there's 42 homes total in there.
What's the address? I'll pull it up.
Okay, 950 Heritage Groves. It was under contract. They decided to back out and forego their earnest money deposit. So anyway,
Nice.
so here's the deal on this. My seller had a little accident. He's actually going into surgery for a broken wrist this morning. By the way, that's a 3-car, it's a tandem 3-car garage.
Okay.
So anyway, we're not going to be able to show it until Monday afternoon, so it's temporarily off the market. I'll activate it Friday, and then we'll do showings Monday through Saturday of that next week. We have it listed at $787,700. Catchy numbers. The offer that we had was $795. The people that had that offer, he is also a doctor, as is my seller, and he has a $2.6 million home in Stonegate that was under contract. It fell apart. They really did not need to sell it to buy this house, but they got cold feet and gave up their earnest money deposit. So that's what happened with that deal. But it's a beautiful home.
Yeah.
It has 2 master suites, one downstairs and a larger one upstairs, although the one downstairs is pretty big.
Nice catwalk. No, it's a nice.
Great community, $450 a quarter HOA, so it's no CDD or anything like that.
Very cool.
I also have a personal property in it's a villa in Summerfield that I'm debating about selling or renting. Sarah's recent client was renting it, and they found a home and bought it, so it's currently vacant. We're talking probably, if I decide to rent it, probably $1,400. Two bedroom, 2 bath, 1-car garage. Maintenance free.
Okay.
I'm going to be very selective with a renter if I decide. Oh, really? Let's talk. My criteria: rich, higher. Sarah, my British friend, says higher. Raise the price.
We have a Diane Krikorian. We'll have a new listing. It'll probably be on the market sometime next week, and these are some old photos, but it's in Apollo Beach on Solitaire Palm Way, 6522, 2320 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. The back room has been converted into a huge great room. It's got a dock and a lift. The seawall, half of the seawall has a new cap in the last few years. It's a great looking home. It's got a tile roof, so a few nice little updates in it. This is what the home looks like, west facing, so you get the sunsets. The price will probably be around $649. So it's a great little Apollo Beach home, good size too. Most everything over there is about 15 or 1600 square foot, so you get a little bit of a larger home, a little more space and room, and great views, great sunsets in the back. That'll probably be up next week. Yep. What do you got, Jackie? Oh, we good? Oh yeah, Shayna, what do you got?
So we have 3 listings coming up soon. Some great investment opportunities.
Hold on, don't slow down. You gotta get a little bit of praise here. Shayna's been with us for like 60 days. 3 new listings. There you go. So Shayna didn't want to do what we were asking her to do for the first like 30 days, but then kind of like you, then started doing it, and then like, oh, I got somebody who wants to buy an investment property. By the way, he also owns investment properties, and he said if I can get him these numbers, he'll sell them. So we looked at them all, and I'm like, that's really all he wants? Okay. So you got 3 homes between $200,000 and $250,000 that have tenants in them. that are already performing with month-to-month tenants. They can move out or you can move in, or you can have an investor buy them and have a performing asset between, it's going to be, their sizes are between 1,100 and 1,400 square feet. They're all 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and the price is going to be between $215 and $250 for all of them. So if you have anybody, they're in Tampa, so most of them are going to be in the Tampa area, all within a few miles of each other. So if you have anybody looking in the Tampa area for a couple $100,000, and you have an investor who wants a performing asset, she's got those coming up.
Right.
Tell
And
us.
we just received the leases today, so we have proof that they are producing income. So
Yep.
if you guys know anybody, please contact me. Let me know. And thank you, Chris. He gave you guys all the information, so you didn't have to do much.
Well, yeah, and I didn't mean to cut you off and take over. I just know some people get nervous, and you're like, we got to buy a house.
I have a new listing that's went on the market on Thursday, and this customer is batshit crazy. So
I believe that is the medical term. So it's the actual medical term, batshit crazy. I mean, it's
anyway, 6650 current. It's a really, really nice home, 2951 square feet. And it has 4-bedroom and 4 bathrooms. So in the front, there's an ensuite that has a bedroom and a bath. And then next to that is another bath with, that's next to the bedroom. It's an office. As you can see, it's got really nice flooring. That's wood flooring in there. And the tile is not ceramic tile, but porcelain tile. And it's just a really, really lovely house. It has a killer closet. Yes, the great room is bright, but that's only paint, so it's okay. And it's a beautiful home, large island, just really, really ready for a new buyer or owner. Pardon? It's in Waterset, yes. I do not. It went on go back to the closet, Chris, for a minute. That's the master closet.
You could lock your kids in there and leave them in there for days and just throw snacks through the door every couple hours. Man.
So it's an amazing closet, laundry, 2-car garage, pool, upstairs, man cave, bonus room, an extra bathroom and bedroom. So that'd be perfect for a teenager, grown kid that wants to be upstairs. And it's a great location, and it is $640
for the batshit low crazy price of $640,000. You get the discount. Anybody else? Give her the mic back if she's.
It's a really good price, but I noticed that a lot of the houses that are 600 are taking like a week or so to sell.
Yeah,
which is not unreasonable. And
that's what we did, Jackie. The seller's like, why is my home not sold yet? Why is it's been 3 days. So the strategy there to calm her down is say, go in there and look and see how long it took everything to go under contract for pendings and how long it took everything to sell in the last 6 months. And we find out what the time frame on market is before that happens and say the average time on market is between 7 and 12 days. We are only at 3. Once we get to 12, then start being concerned with yourself. And then you need to address the price, because it's probably not going to be the home or the agent or the marketing. It's probably going to be the price that's causing it to not sell.
right.
That's really
So it's ready to go, but feedback has been it's a great house. One lady at the open house on Sunday was very pregnant, due like in a week. And she said that the closet could be a great nursery. So it's a really, really nice house.
Very cool. Anybody else? Any other listings? Anything else? No? If anybody's looking for a condo in Apollo Beach, my in-laws are putting theirs on the market here in the next probably day and a half or so. It'll go on the market. It'll be 189. It is Bal Harbor. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, fully renovated, fully remodeled, downstairs unit 102 with easy access to the bay. It has a dock and a lift with new It's basically a brand new dock and lift in the last year. You know, great outdoor patio. It's this one down here on the bottom right there. You know, your living room looks out to the water, but it's just a quick little walk to your boat because your boat is right there. It's 55 and older. Minimum rental, I believe, is 60 or 90 days, but it's been fully redone. The floors are fully redone. The you know, plantation shutters all throughout there, new AC, newer water heater. Kitchen's been completely renovated and remodeled. Everything's been done. It's no washer dryer in the unit. You can put one in. You just have to have, it just depends on where you want to put it. You can either stack it in one of the bedrooms behind the bathroom because of water access, or you can stack it. There's a pantry right here, like literally right in that corner, that a lot of people put it in there too. Washer dryer, yes, yeah, I believe so. I believe the second floor cannot, but the bathroom's been, everything's been fully redone. It's a great little, like I said, it's 2-bedroom, 1 bath, about 1,000 square feet. He goes, hey, I know a great agent. If you love it, we can sell your home, get you into this one. But you know, a nice little patio. You can walk. The patio goes right to your parking spot. So a lot of people use this as the front door just because you park and you can walk right in. So that's it. Anybody else? Square feet, about 1,000 square feet, right around there. It's like, it'll be 189.9. Good. Anybody else? Going once, twice. Have a happy Tuesday.